Hey y'all, good morning, grand risings. I got to figure out what I want to say because I don't really like good morning because it's like morning, like you're in morning and it's good. Anyway, I am Courtney or Court the Melanated Goddess, and if you know me, I am all things, everything. I'm interested in almost everything. Everything spiritual. I'm very random. I like to sit down and do some Legos. I like tarot. I love God. I'm an herbalist. I am also a placenta encapsulation specialist, and that's my passion, along with the herbs, of course. Excuse my hair. I'm still trying to figure out how to do my hair. Now, I got this little thing, and I tried to curl it, and it did good on this side. And I thought that this side was going to be the side that I didn't like because I did this side first, and it kept falling. But y'all know this thing right here? Yeah. And then this side, I had it wrapped so tight, and I was like, oh, yeah, I'm going to love that side, and I don't love it. But anyway, so if you know me outside of social media, you know that I had locks for 7 years. And then I just had to cut them. Had to cut them. I didn't really want to, but you know what they say about when a woman changes her life, or when a woman cuts her hair, her life is about to change and stuff like that. Anyway, now I'm a loose natural, and I'm learning how to do my natural hair again, and it's going. But anyway, none of that is the reason why we're here today. God brought me back, so I'm gonna bring y'all another little word from the Lord. I got some frequencies on in the background to block negative energy. What is it saying? It's called Return to Sender. And it blocks all black magic, hexes, and curses on you and all of that stuff. If you believe in frequencies, which you should, because we're all water and vibrations, but I ain't got time to teach you if you don't know and if you don't care, and that's on you. That's your prerogative, like Bobby said. So where should I start? Okay, first off, I'm doing this February Bible study challenge, and I found it on Threads. Excuse my glasses, y'all. These lights are doing a lot in my glasses. Let's see. Maybe we'll stick with that. But I found a Bible study thread on Threads, and I'll post it in the bottom because I want to give the woman her credit because it's really good. I've been enjoying it, and I've been seeing so much has changed in my life since the 1st of February. And I would like to acknowledge that today is the 5th of February, and this is the day that my dad left Earthside, or whatever, however you want to say it. And that was my boy. He he was the male version of me. Almost, not everything, I might be a little bit more razzle dazzle than him, of course, but I miss my daddy. It's good people. But anyway, we're not gonna stay on that. I just love you, daddy. I miss you, man. Anyway, y'all, I'm trying not to say anyway again. But so yesterday was the 4th, and I read yesterday's today. So we're gonna do yesterday's and today's and today. And I might do a 1 to 3 card reading at the end. I don't know. But stick around if that's your thing, and if not, that's fine. Because Jesus loved me, and he told me that I could read the Bible, and I could do tarot, and I can listen to whatever kind of music I want to listen to. We'll talk about that a little bit later, because I was thinking to myself, I said later. Anyway, I was getting ready to go into it, y'all. Let me give y'all this word. So, yesterday's Bible study was James. We're in the book of James, chapter 4, 7th verse. That is, submit yourselves then to God, resist the devil, and he will flee from you. And just be patient with me, y'all, because I have not been doing Bible study like that. Like, I don't know how to do Bible study. I just know that I love God, and I'm starting to understand the word, and it's interesting to me. So we're going to get this, we'll learn together. If you want somebody more experienced, then there's some other people that you can go to. I was trying to think of somebody, but I don't know. Religion is not my thing, but spirituality is, and I go with what my spirit tells me to do, what God gives me in my heart. So, again, submit yourselves then to God, resist the devil, and he will flee from you. And the note that I wrote was basically is just surrounding submission. If you give yourself away in all aspects, turn your back on the devil, he can't reach you while you're in the presence of God. And I still think that in the presence of God, that just means keep God in your heart at all times. And I said I was going to touch on the secular music thing. For example, I'll use Glorilla because I like Glorilla. I like her energy. I love that she loves God. I love that she is herself unapologetically at all times. Like, you cannot hate somebody like that. I guess you can, but I just love that she knows who she is. And look at the type of music that she makes. It's not for everybody, but excuse me, she has God in her heart, and God is blessing her. God has blessed her. God is still blessing her. An immense amount, like even more than she would have ever guessed. I know in one of her songs she said, I used to be on the couch sleep, and now I'm on South Beach. It's like, yeah, God can really do that for you. God can do that for you. And it does not look how you think it's going to look. It doesn't even look how they say it's going to look in church. And I'm not here to down anybody that loves going to church, because I like going to church. But I have to go to a church that I feel, this is so, it's not vague, it's cliche, but where the energy is good. And just learning about myself, I can see so much good and see all everybody else's gifts. But one of my good friends told me, she was like, no, you got a gift, you can channel energy. And it made so much sense to me, because it explains why I can't be in certain places, or I get tired and drained around certain people because they're draining that energy away from me. I channel their energy. Even if I'm not trying, I channel other people's energy. So just thinking back on my experiences in church, I felt very judged. And nobody had even said anything to me, if I'm gonna be honest, but I could feel eyes, I could feel energy, I can feel, I don't know, I might even, I won't say that I know what people are thinking. I'm working on whatever that is. Is that like clear audience, when you can hear things? And anyway, she told me that I can channel energy. Like, I match the energy in the room. And I had a lot of not so good experiences in church, and I guess they call it church hurt. And it's just not my thing. But my pastor back home is a great man. A great man. And I know he is, because I have never felt anything negative from him. And I'm not saying that he's perfect. Nobody's perfect. But I have never felt anything negative from him. And I have felt so much judgment and just all things negative from a lot of my former church family. Anyway, like I said, not here to down them, because everybody's going through their own things, and I'm not a judgmental person, so I really don't care. I just take myself out of that environment, and life has been good since I've done that. But yeah, if y'all can drop down and give me any advice on how to break it down anymore. But see, this one is just one verse, and it is quite to the point, so we're not gonna stay on that long, and plus it was for yesterday anyway. Today's scripture was from Romans 12 and 2, and it says, "Do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Then you will be able to test and approve what God's will is, his good, pleasing, and perfect will." And that's just saying to me, first off, be yourself. Stop following the trends. Stop trying to do what everybody else is doing. Do what you want to do. It's, that's okay. Do what you want to do. Even if it's looked at as lame or old school or whack or corny. Who cares? As long as it makes you happy, and as long as it's in the guidelines of what God would do. So we should try to be more like God. And my cousin told me yesterday, because I made a video yesterday and I was saying how I was trying to be vague, and basically being vague does not help people. So I'm not gonna stay on it long, but I will say one thing that we don't learn in church is that we are God. We're just like hybrids. We're human and God, and we should be more like our godly selves. I'm a goddess. That's why goddess is in my name. Goddess is. I did not adopt the name Melanated Holistic Goddess because I think I'm so fine and whoop-de-whoop, as my sister would say. I just know that I am God-like because it's in my heart. It's my heart. We're gods and goddesses because that is what God made us to be. Okay, I was going to say something about church, but it's not about church. I compare so people can understand, but I'm not going to keep doing that. But if you just for a simple explanation, just like God created everything, we create life too. Man and woman. That is what equates us to the God-like energy, because we can create not just life. We create ideas. We create our own peace. We create whatever you create. You create it. You're a God. You're a God. You're a goddess. You're God-like, and we need to get back to that. But yeah, so do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. So just reset your mind, and by resetting your mind, I started listening to subliminals, and whatever that subliminal is, type it in. If you just want, type in subliminals, things come up. If it calls out to you, listen to it. Then you will be able to test and approve what God's will is. So you'll be able to see what the good and the bad, basically. You'll be able to compare. Once you get more into the Word of God, it's easier to notice It's easier to see just how much the devil is in everything that is pushed out on the internet and on the news. And everything is so fear-based. And that's why it's so important to have a relationship with God, so you can know that you're protected regardless of what's going to happen, because what is guaranteed is that we're going to leave here one day. We don't know when. So it's important to live your life, the in-between part, without fear. And you can only do that with God. Then we'll be able to test and approve what God's will is, his good, pleasing, and perfect will. So basically, same thing. We'll be able to see. We'll be able to know. Your eyes will be opened. Your eye will be opened. Your third eye. I don't got time to get into that right now. But, so yeah, I didn't want to stay too long. I just wanted to do that. But I will be dropping, the girl who did the February Bible study. I'm going to drop that down below so you guys can, I'm going to do the screenshot, and then I'm also going to drop her Threads page, because I want to give her credit, because I know that this is going to help me, and I know it's going to help somebody else too. And so just to let y'all see a different part of me, also into tarot, I've already cleared my energy. I got my clear quartz here. Cleared the energy of the cards, cleared the energy of the room. I'll clear your energy too. I just turned it around because my baby don't like that dirty side. But that's just how it's made, y'all. He calls it dirt though. And so I will just do a general reading for the collective of, I'll do the oracle cards for today. These are my oracles, y'all. I forgot I had my mic right there, y'all. If that was loud, I'm sorry. Y'all can critique me, tell me what I can do to make it a little bit better. If the music was too loud, I'm washing clothes too, so hopefully y'all didn't hear that, because I got my little mic plugged up. And Lord, I'm praying that y'all can hear me, because if y'all can't, I might just cry, because I ain't doing it again. I'm just calling it practice. I'll be back tomorrow, but I ain't doing this video again. God, Spirit, Universe, Source. What would you have the collective of today? What do you want to tell us? Because I'm taking this as a message for myself as well. And it fell on the floor. And one of my favorite people, my favorite readers, and I like to watch, her name is Natija. She said that Jadina said that when it drops on the floor, it's when it drops on the floor, it's times 10. And I'm laughing because it's in reverse, but it's financial stability in reverse. So if it's for you, it's for you, but I know it's for me. Financial challenges may be arising, or you are feeling uncertain about your economic stability. Caution and planning is needed. So, you heard it. Your ancestors of good character is who I call on. And God just wants you to be smart. Be smart about your money. Plan. Be frugal. But do not fear. Drop down below. Let me know how I did, y'all. God is real. God is working in my life. And, yeah. I'm just giving y'all some of those subliminals and that good energy and letting it take all the negative energy away from your lives. I hope y'all have a great, awesome day. And what should I say down below? Drop down below. And if you believe this, you don't have to, but if you believe in your heart that you are a god and a goddess, a god or a goddess, or because it seems like we can do what we want to do these days. Put I am of God. Drop down below. Comment I am of God. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Holla.